What's up, guys? Finally, we're here, the Watch Dogs review. Um, Before I get started to talk about it, I just want to say, to me, the game was really overhyped. Not saying it's a bad game, but I think they hyped it up a little too much, and I kind of, I don't know. I felt like it was gonna be the game they were saying it was gonna be, but it was a little bit overhyped for me. But with that being said, let's start off with the review. Let's start off with the story. Pretty much you play as Aiden, a vigilante, who's a hacker. You start off at a job, hacking, and somebody else hacks in, and then eventually you pull out. Well, game kicks off after 11 months later. You find out that you 11 months earlier, around the same time of the hacking job, was after that was done. Somebody ordered a hit on you, and when the hitman came to kill you, you lived, but your niece ended up dying. So the game pretty much picks up 11 months after that, and you pretty much campaign's simple. It's a good old-fashioned revenge. You found the hitman, you give him a good beating, and then you're trying to figure out who ordered him to do it and kill that person. Simple as that. Nothing else going on in the story other than you going to get revenge and find out the guy who put the order on you to be hit. So, the story to me didn't drive me in. I wasn't amazed by it. It was actually kind of boring. I think there's some okay good missions in the game, but other than that, man, the whole story just, it didn't pull me in. I didn't want to keep coming back and playing the game like, oh my god, what's going to happen next? Is he going to live? Is he going to die? Are we going to do this? I wasn't interested in it at all. I felt like there was some times while I had to actually force myself to pick up the controller and continue playing the game. Because it's pretty much all you do is you're looking for revenge. I mean, they could have maybe threw like a plot twist here and there or something, or did something, but no, it's just straight out, you're trying to find out the guy who ordered the hit on you, that's it. The story wasn't emotional on any level, you didn't get involved in it. I mean, if it pulled you in with his niece dying, it really got you emotionally involved, maybe you'd want to keep playing it, but it didn't for me, and I just didn't want to keep playing the game. I kind of wanted to be over with it, but I'm here I want to give you guys a good review, but like I said, it was times where I feel like I had to push myself to actually continue to play the game. The characters, I really didn't care about any of the characters. Even our main character who we play as, Aiden, I didn't feel like I was connected to him. It didn't work for me. I didn't like him at all. I don't know, that's just because, like, we didn't have too much backstory on him or any other characters or what, but none of the characters I really cared about. There was no interesting, they didn't have any real interesting backstory on him. Why is he a hacker, man? Why does he hack? I mean, is it because he can't get a job? Was there something that happened to him when he was younger? Why is he a hacker? They didn't explain that. Why are any of his friends, help, like Claire, the girl, why is she a hacker? Why does she do what she does? The characters didn't really have any backstory. Pretty much they're just thrown into the story to help be there at certain times. So, let's see, what can we do? To start off with the pros or the cons, you know what I mean? Pros. Let me start off with the pros of this game. The personal bios on the characters, not like the main characters, but the characters you can hack into on the random street are actually pretty cool, man. I enjoyed it. I mean, they got different things for every single character. Even if you can't hack into them, you walk by somebody who tells you a little bit of different bio, where they work, how much money they make. Some people have been child abuse, some have cancer, all these different things, and it's kind of unique, and it's pretty cool that they actually took the time. So when you walk up to every single person you see on the street, they have a different bio, and it's not the same. You won't see the same old thing, like every couple people. It's pretty different. That was cool. Some of the missions were okay. There was a mission when you're in jail. It's kind of towards the beginning. You got to get into jail and you got to break your way out. I thought that was pretty good. I kind of maybe one of the only ones that really got me interested. There's some okay other missions. The other one when you with T-Bone in his place, and you know, and they come to kill you, and pretty much you're using a different stuff to hack. That was pretty cool. Hacking. Nah, this is where it's a toss-up, because some of the hacking is actually pretty cool, and I really like it, but then some of the other hacking is not. For instance, when I'm talking about the hacking, when you're driving your vehicle, and you got enemies following you, and you burst a steam pipe, man, that's awesome. Especially when there's a vehicle takedown, and it goes in slow-mo, and you watch the car go flying up in slow-mo. I think that's great. Traffic jams, the not metal posts, the concrete blockers, or whatever you want to call them. Pretty entertaining. It's pretty good. You can hack in your cell phones of people, like I said, on the street. You walk up to the characters. Some of them you can hack. You get money from them. You get new vehicles unlocked, so you can buy them. Pretty good. Some of the side missions. There's a lot of side missions and activity going on. My main side missions I love was gang hideout. Pretty much go up to a hideout, you kill them all, you take down the boss, and you get money and XP and all that. Criminal convoy, which is where they're stealing stuff. Again, that's where you use your hacking. You got to stop them before they get to where they're going. Those are actually the two I really enjoyed the most. Some of the other side missions okay, but I really didn't get into them. I played chess. I don't play chess, man. So it was kind of fun for me to play poker. It's pretty different, pretty cool and unique, like a good open world game has. And lately, a couple years, a lot of open world games have those mini games where you can play. Pretty good. Moving on to the cons. Like I already said, the characters. We already talked about that. The story, we already talked about that. Driving. I feel like the driving in this game sucks. I have a huge problem with it. I don't like it. It feels sluggish. It doesn't work for me. It doesn't matter what vehicle I'm driving, whether I'm driving a crappy vehicle, I'm driving one of those high advanced vehicles in the game with good handling. I still don't like the driving. On top of the driving, you have your gun, right? You can't even shoot when you're driving. The only thing you can do is hack. And I understand that. They want this to be about hacking. And I understand, it's cool when you're driving and you hack the steam pipes and cause traffic jams and all that. But I also would like, in this open world game, so when you're driving, you can also shoot out somebody's tire. Nope. You want to shoot somebody when you're driving? Well, that's what you gotta do. Stop the vehicle, get out, shoot them, get back in your vehicle and drive. Don't understand that. Another con is hacking. Like I said, the good hacking earlier, but this hacking, for instance, is in the mission. Or when you go to certain the towers you gotta hack into, man. There's these hacking mini games, and some of them are nice and easy, but others of them are fucking long. Like, you gotta connect this pipe, and this pipe, and this pipe, and that pipe, and this, and this, and that, and that, and you gotta get going. And then some of them, to make it even more worse, have fucking time limits on them. So if you don't get it in the right time limit, it restarts, and you gotta redo it again. It is annoying, man. It's like, you can't sit there and enjoy it. It's annoying. It doesn't work for me. I mean, it just really pisses me off. You start to hack and you see that, oh my god, you got 60 seconds to get it, and then, like, you're looking at the time and trying to get this and that, and you're like, you know what, fuck it, man. End the time, I'll restart over. What can I say about some good? Oh, multiplayer. I actually like it. I think it's pretty cool. I don't like it when some random person who you don't know comes into the game and you play multiplayer with them and they install a black door on you and you gotta find them, or you install one on them. I really don't like that. However, you're playing with a friend and you're talking to them, it makes it more interesting. Because, you know, you're talking to your friend, you're having fun, you guys know each other, and it seems really cool. I also like the other one where you and your friends are going up with another team and you gotta hack into something and download it all the way. I really enjoyed the multiplayer. I thought it was pretty cool. Definitely gave that a huge thumbs up, and it really worked for me. So this is pretty much my review for Watch Dogs. It's a little bit short, but I really don't have nothing much really to say. You know, what I talked about, you know, the pros being the personal battles for the characters, some of the story, and some of the hacking, side missions, some of them. The graphics were okay. I mean, you know, everybody keeps complaining about graphics on the new systems, man. I think they look fine, but everybody keeps complaining about it, so whatever. Yeah, the cons, we talked about the characters, which didn't get me interested at all. The story didn't get me interested at all, didn't pull me in. The driving's off. The other hacking is just, sometimes it's unbelievable, and I don't even want to play it anymore. Other than that, I think Watch Dogs, it's a successful new IP, and it's going to be, I think, a great franchise. I think they definitely have room here to improve, and I'm sure there's going to be a sequel. I'm sure the sequel's already in the works. Whether that means we have a sequel with Aiden returning, or maybe a different character, who knows. I've already heard, for instance, I follow Angry Joe. He made the thing where maybe next game we set up our own character, we make our own character look like and stuff. I think that would be cool to have yourself as a hacker and doing it for some other reason. Hopefully they make a sequel and they improve, you know, make characters that are interesting, give them backstory, make me care about them. The same thing with the main character. I felt like that was a big thing. The story, man, make it more interesting. Have a couple twists and turns in the story. Don't make it just a straight up revenge. You know what I mean? Make it interesting. Driving, man. I don't know if they're gonna patch that up or what, man. But they need to really work on that. Another thing, in the hacking mini games, man, something they gotta work on. They can work on those things. They can pump out a sequel. I feel like they would do a lot better. And, you know, with that being said, I'm going to rate this game, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10, with that being a good game. I would, you know, if you like hacking, and if you're interested in this concept, I would go pick it up, but I warn you, man, the story's a hit or miss. It's either going to get you involved, or it's not. For me, like I said in an earlier review, I didn't want to keep playing it. There was times where I had to actually push myself to go out and play the game. But like I said, with that being said, it's 7 out of 10. It's a good game. Go out, pick it up. If you want to wait for a price drop, go ahead. You got, you know, like, comment, subscribe, guys. If you already played the game, let me know what your thoughts of the game were. Because I'm always interested after playing a game and reviewing. I always like to see other reviews. I like to see what other people said about the game to see if we were all thinking the same thing. Because usually in a review, when you see basically everybody saying the same thing about, well, you know, this sucks or that works, then you pretty much know how the game is, and you know how gamers are. We're usually all the same. So with that being said, 7 out of 10. Good game. Like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. I'll post my Twitter at the bottom of this. Follow me on Twitter tomorrow. I'll give you live updates on E3, and then I will also have my Microsoft review tomorrow after Microsoft is done announcing the games. Tomorrow will be a huge day, so I'll see you guys around. Have a good one.